Good morning. Today is January 10th, which means I just completed the ninth day of the Book Host January Readathon. Yesterday, I read for 3 hours exactly, and I read 325 pages. And if you're thinking, oh my gosh, amazing, you finally finished The Lady Rogue, no, I did not. I read like another 100 or so pages of this. And I am 80% of the way through. And I do feel like we have gotten into the adventuring of it. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of kissing. There's one kiss, which for me felt like a lot. I am going to be reviewing it for my Books That Make Me Feel Like the Mummy series, and I will be finishing it today. I am 80% of the way through. So, now speaking of books I also really want to finish, We Solve Murders is the book that my virtual book club is reading for Sunday night. I am around 200 or so pages in, and I'm not saying that I'm not liking it. I'm just saying that it's not for me. I read Thursday Murder Club and I remember really liking it, but now I'm realizing that I hadn't, after reading Thursday Murder Club, gone and read the rest of the series. So maybe that says something. The thing is, I love a British procedural, and I do think that this is just a British procedural on page. And honestly, maybe I'm just not reading it at the right time for me, because I know for a fact that there are books I've reread that I'm like, this book is amazing after I had like very mid thoughts about it. So Steve is retired, but he does some this book follows Steve and Amy. Steve is retired and he does a little bit of investigative work. He is a widower and he is Amy's father in law. Amy works in security, like very, very high secretive security, and she is currently helping to secure this woman named Rosie, who is an author who was wanted dead by the Russian mob. Because she wrote something in a book recently that they didn't like. And there's this whole scheme currently going on, this murder scheme, or a murder plot, one might say, that involves the place that Amy works for. And Amy is also very much involved. Not that she ever actually wanted to be or was, but she's being accused. So now she's involved. I'm enjoying the characters. I think the characters are really funny. I think Steve and Amy are just such a strange combination of individuals, and the way that they like love one another but also kind of refuse to say that they love one another is so English, first of all. But I also really like Rosie, the author, and I also do enjoy all of these little side characters that we're getting. I think it is a fun story. I think it has, for me, just not been a fun read. But you know what? I'm like a little over halfway through. And to be fair, I did read it like late last night after like a very long day. So maybe after my brunch today and a few mimosas, this book is going to hit. Anyway, my goal for the day is to finish both of these books. All right, well, thank you for watching. I hope you are enjoying this series. I also hope you're reading something good, and I'll see you tomorrow.